So, as we all know, or if somehow you still don't know yet, this weekend, this Saturday on the 17th of September, Saul Canelo Alvarez and Gennadiy Golovkin, Triple G, will be duking it out. Will be fighting one more time for the third time over in Vegas to be shown live on the DAZN pay-per-view. FYI, $85 if you are not subscribed to the DAZN, $65 if you are subscribed to the DAZN. Just thought I'd let you know if you don't know yet. So, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, apparently this is Triple G's last fight with DAZN. Michael Benson, who writes for Talksport.com, he recently tweeted this out, and I quote, it reads, Gennadiy Golovkin has told reporters that the trilogy versus Saul Canelo Alvarez is the last fight on his DAZN deal, and he will be a broadcast free agent after Saturday night. So what does this mean? Well, basically means what is tweeted. It's gonna be his last fight with DAZN, part of his DAZN deal. Gennadiy Golovkin is exclusively signed with DAZN. He has no choice but to fight under DAZN, which I think prevented some fights from happening. But keep in mind, Gennadiy Golovkin is 40 years old now. This could very well be his last fight anyway. And honestly, win, lose, or draw, I think Triple G should retire, especially if he wins. Honestly, if he wins this fight, retire on a high note and, get away with a win. Retire with a big win. Triple G, in my opinion, is definitely the greatest middleweight of at least my era of watching boxing. Growing up watching boxing, I'd say Triple G is the guy that comes to mind when it comes to 160 pounds on who is the best 160-pound fighter of me growing up and following the sport. If somebody asked me who's the best middleweight that I've ever seen, growing up, it's definitely Triple G. I'd say Triple G. I still remember the day, I just came across him randomly here on YouTube, just watching random videos, coming across random fighters back then when I was still getting into the sport, back in my early days, in my early high school days, of really getting more involved with the sport, and especially after when I started making more YouTube videos after high school. It's crazy for when he came to the US. I was so excited. And now here he is having his third fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez this weekend. And if he wins, honestly, he should retire. But if he loses, the only reason why I would say if he loses, fight one more time is, to fight in Kazakhstan and say goodbye to his fans in Kazakhstan. And if this is truly his last fight under DAZN, I guess whoever is willing to pay him more, he should just go with whoever is going to pay him more if he decides to fight after this. Whether it's Top Ranks with ESPN, or with DAZN again and Matchroom, or with PBC and their networks. I mean, still, Triple G, even if he loses his fight, Triple G is still a world champion, because this fight is going to be at 168 pounds for Canelo's belts at 168, which is all the belts, WBO, IBF, WBC, WBA, and Ring Magazine belt. But if he loses, he still holds the IBF title, and as well as the WBA title. If he wants to have another big fight, I'm pretty sure the Charlo fight's another big fight. I think that will still create a lot of interest here in the US. Al Heyman will sure try to find the funds to pay Golovkin to fight Charlo if Golovkin decides to keep fighting. I know there's Johnny Beck, Alim Hanallah, who is also from Kazakhstan, but Johnny Beck has no interest in fighting Golovkin. He views Golovkin as an older brother. So Charlo is pretty much the only fight left if Triple G decides to keep fighting after this, unless there's another Canelo fight or something, which I think after this third fight, I don't think there's need for a fourth fight, especially if it ends up being another controversial one. But we'll see. Anyway, just want to let you guys know that it's going to be Triple G's last fight with DAZN, but it doesn't mean it's going to be his last fight. But I think it will be, though. I think I think I have a good feeling that this will be Triple G's last fight. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe he knocks out Canelo, and you never know. Maybe he's like, "Oh shit, I still have it." But we'll see. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.